I became interested in what's called the integral movement because the comprehensiveness and the all-inclusiveness and the all-perspectiveness of it, it was and is very attractive to me. The idea that there are as many truths as there are individuals was very attractive to me. And I loved how the integral movement framed it into a meaningful way such that I have ways of looking through the window panes or lenses of my individual self, of my collective self, of my interior and my exterior, those four lenses, and that helped me to make a lot of sense with the world. With the integral movement, I became more involved with an aspect of the movement, and over the last 7 years, I'm noticing that it's actually a world view that's very comprehensive and complete and dynamic. And that's called sometimes SDI, but the full term for it is Spiral Dynamics Integral. And what attracted me to that is after years and years of studying psychology, it was the first system of understanding human beings that I found that matched the conditions of one's life, the dynamics, what's going on with one's life, with the capacities and the powers of one's adaptability or adaptive intelligences. And these two, in a double helix model wound around each other, show someone how they can act and adapt and cope with the conditions of their life. So as we develop and learn, we have capacities that allow us to do well in the world, but those very capacities eventually reach their limit. And when they start to reach their limit for how their life conditions and the context that they live in, then more problems begin to be created. What I found especially attractive was that is actually the problems were the source to the next growth. So even from where a person is, when some dissonance and discomfort and problems begin to happen, that is a chance for a leap to another level of understanding, being, existing, and connecting. And this appears to be a never-ending quest and a never-ending cycle. So what happens is we're constantly becoming, and there's a pathway that's open for us to become many selves during the life cycle. And spiral dynamics and the integral movement helps one to identify those many selves or the many me in me and releases them so I can realize them.